Southwick. So Campbell.
Yes.
Benz.
Yes.
Helmerson.
Yes.
Stein.
Yes.
Berner.
Yes.
Approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Benz.
Yes.
Helmerson.
Yes.
Stein.
Yes.
Berner.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Let's pray. Father, we just pray you be with us tonight as we go through things before us. Give us wisdom and guidance. Help us do what's best for our little town here. Lord, we just pray these things in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Public hearing. Citizens' questions and comments on proposed amendment to the budget for fiscal year 25-26. Any questions? Anybody? Seeing any? Approve resolution 486 authorizing the amendment of the budget for the 25-26 fiscal year. Council, got any discussion or question? I think pretty well covered last time, but
I'll make a motion we approve resolution 486.
Second.
Helmerson.
yes.
Stein.
Yes.
Berner.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Benz.
Yes.
Anything on reports? Anybody?
Just one quick thing. I know all the reports we have in here are April. I just wanted to make a quick note here on the utility board meeting from May. They did discuss, since we're discussing wage stuff here later in the meeting, they did the same thing and they were discussing a 5% increase for their employees. I just wanted to kind of make a note on that for our information.
They were taking it to committee and discussing it.
Right. Yes, they did.
Regional planning is planning on being here next month at our meeting about the comp plan.
Okay.
And we talked a month or so ago about vehicles parking on right away on the wrong side of the road and that. We got a warning out. I know I've talked to a lot of people. June 1st, well, we started enforcing that, Ryan. And so open forum. Anyone have anything? Not seeing anything. We'll move on. Consent agenda. Bills look good, Dan.
Yes, sir.
Entertain a motion.
I move we approve.
Second.
Stein.
Yes.
Berner.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Benz.
Yes.
Helmerson.
Yes. Old business. Approve the estimate from Kenny and Sons, excavating and grading for the extension of the sanitary sewer south of Dixon Drive. That'd be for the car wash, $3,000. Finally got okay from them that they're going to go out the back, so that would work out.
And he's doing their sewer too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I was wondering why I assume because he can't mow in for that kind of money.
No, he's doing the work. Yeah.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Berner.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Benz.
Yes.
Helmerson.
Yes.
Stein.
Yes.
Discuss and take action on disposing of the 2002 International Dump Truck. Of course, the 18,000 utility board turned down, and yeah,
I'm just going to make a motion to change hands to them, let it go. They want it, let them have it. City business, city employee, or city property going to another city entity. So they give it to them.
we would have use of it. They told me if we ever needed it for the blade will stay on it. But any discussion or?
We've surely done something like this before. How did we do it before?
I mean, everything's titled in the city's name, so I mean, there's really nothing to do other than to acknowledge that they now have, I guess, first rights, had it, possession of it, storing it, that kind of thing.
But any repairs will come out of their budget.
Mm-hmm. I guess it's really unofficial, but I keep an inventory list of like the big vehicles and some of the pieces of equipment. I'll move it from Public Works over into their side of things, I guess, if you want.
And they help us out a lot when we need different stuff. We need help with the light poles. We need help doing this and that. Our equipment. We kind of go back and forth a lot. So I have no problem doing that.
I got a motion on the floor. Do we have a second?
I'll second that. Definitely.
Campbell,
Yes.
Ben,
Yes.
Helmerson,
Yes.
Stein,
Yes.
Werner.
Yes.
Approve resolution 487, amended resolution 467, authorizing city clerk to transfer funds. You want to enlighten us a little, case?
I think there's only a couple categories that changed. I needed to transfer a little bit more for, from capital improvement to debt service to pay off the loan or pay the loan payments on the, subdivision, sorry.
Mhm.
Number 5.
Well, that's no, that one wasn't. It was listed. It was number 3, local option sales tax and debt
Oh,
service.
that's right.
And then,
Oh.
and then capital improvement. I needed to transfer money. We had no plans of transferring money from like number 4, local option sales tax, capital improvement, and I'm transferring money to cover the storm sewer we did south of the baseball football field. So those are the only two. That religion?
I do have a question on 6, 8, and 9. Those just seem a little odd where they're coming from and going to. I'm assuming those are just fine on where they're going from and going to, since they're using the employees on the sewer to the employees of where they're going to and moving from.
6, 8, 9. So I think 8 is the health funding. So that's like the paid on the health insurance. And then 6 and 9 have been in the budget for years. We've increased them a little bit over the years, but basically since sewer and sanitation paid no administration costs, nothing for the building, for the computers, for my wages, for anything like that, even though we're however you want to look
I
at it.
figured
you know
it
what I mean?
was that.
So it's just kind of a flat every
Okay.
one, and every once in a while we adjust it to increase it, but that's the only reason. for that.
I just was curious about that because I know sewer was just one of those almost restricted kind of.
It is,
more
but
fun.
that's the justification. And like in water and electric, so for the utilities, like they have an administrative part in their budget to pay for like passive wages
Okay.
and for stuff up here. But those ones are just so minor. We just do a flat amount instead of actually charging
Got it.
certain things to them.
Thanks.
Motion approved.
I'll second.
Ben,
Yes.
Helmerson,
Yes.
Stein,
Yes.
Werner,
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Approve resolution 488, authorizing city clerk to transfer funds for fiscal year 2027.
And this is just all the standard stuff that we have for next year. If we need to make an adjustment at some point, we will. But for now, this is just everything standard budgeted that we've approved so far.
Motion approved.
Second.
Helmerson,
Yes.
Stein,
Yes.
Werner,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Ben.
Yes.
Discuss employee wage increases.
I was looking at the percentage rates and what we did the past couple of years, past 3 years, even 4 years there. And what we historically have done and what we could do this year as far as like evening out the bottom people compared to the top people. And if we did a $1 across the board, the top people would only be losing pennies, like 2 to 3 cents. And the bottom people would actually be gaining anywhere from 18 to 25 cents. So it would actually be helping the bottom end people who are wouldn't be, if we did the 3%, I guess I'd say doing 3% compared to a dollar raise, if we were historically staying with our 3% here. If we did dollar raise, the dollar would actually just be almost even Steven for our top earners. But the dollar would actually help the bottom people. It'd actually bring them up just a little more to give them that dollar bump to help them out just a little bit more. So that kind of would be a little bit, help them out a little more. So I kind of like the dollar this year instead of 3%. Because that's kind of what we have been going with about 3 years, almost 4 years.
I think one of the things that is a real big, and I'm not disagreeing with like your 3%. That's the kind of the general rate cost living. And I don't care if it's $1. I mean, your numbers are close.
Yeah.
The one thing that is a real number that is a huge benefit to a city employee is the way the health insurance is. So, I mean, I do think we have to keep that in mind when we're thinking wages too, because they're getting a big, huge wage bump with that health insurance the way it is. I mean, it's probably $6,500 an employee if they were paying for it like I am.
Mhm.
And I'm not self-employed. We're buying it on a major plan through 1,100 employees. So that's a real number. It's not like it's an out of line number. So, you know, I mean, that's a $6,500 with them not paying insurance. So, I mean, that when we talk wages, I'm not disagreeing with your increase, but we do have to keep that in mind too, because that is a real benefit.
Well, Scott, that's the same thing. I was thinking the dollar. I mean, I forget which one of them, $1, 3% and $1 are the same.
It does help sometimes on the bottom side, and
Yeah.
it's not that big a dollar difference at the end of the year.
Yeah. So
Makes the bottom earner feel a little better, getting a little more than just that 75 or 80 cents.
Well, and it also helps your gaps.
It does. It does.
Otherwise, your gaps kind of,
Get bigger and bigger. I don't disagree with you on the health insurance, but if we did do something with health insurance, it would affect utilities, I think, and then we'd be losing a lot of big benefits because we have a grandfathered in plan. And then, in my opinion, I think it would probably cost us more money because then everybody would be individually priced.
I'm just saying that's a wage.
It is.
So we have to keep that in mind when we talk wage.
Yeah.
You know, we can't compare ourselves to the market because
Right.
it's another wage. That's all I was.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we got to change it, but
I understand. Yeah.
any other input from anybody else on what we're looking at, Don?
I do like the balancing. I was thinking the same thing with the impact of $1 versus 3% overall.
Okay.
I like that.
Travis?
Yeah, I'm out the dollars. I'm still with Brad. We didn't make enough look at the insurance though. It's just,
Yeah, that's coming up next couple of months. Yeah. Dan?
I agree with everybody.
So you want me to get a resolution ready for $1? And then also is that for part-time or is part-time different out for?
I would say it's across the board because part-timers don't make.
I understand we have to keep like wages to keep people because that's a very competitive thing these days, but is there a constant worry about closing the gap? Because when you do flat dollars and keep it the same, you're closing gaps more and more.
We haven't done $1 for a couple of years. It's been 3% for the last couple, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think you just got to look at it every year so you don't get your gap too close.
Right. So since 2023,
Mhm.
been 3 years.
I'm kind of have because if you look at our thing right now, I'm going to use example of our certified officer. You know, the 2643 is what they get currently, and then you look at the part-time person, they get the same amount of money, and they're part-time. I just don't know if we raise the part-time or leave it alone.
No one's
No,
officer part.
I don't think your part-time is just as important, but he's not
Right.
getting the benefits like the
Right.
full-time is.
Right.
So that's the wage that I'm talking
The
about.
police they're trying to match it with the certified that way.
No.
They are a certified officer, so
Okay.
they're trying to match it with that. I was just saying like.
I got you.
There's a couple janitors, if we would have school patrol, like I said, we want to keep that as well.
Is that something we're going to be looking at for a school patrol?
I don't know, but I'm just, for example, the part-time people are,
Right.
like I said, and then there's a library assistant that's part-time as well.
What do like our library janitor? Any idea on his hours?
I want to say less than 20 months,
A month.
maybe around 20. So,
Poverty level.
Same with community center.
I think it's less than 10 even.
Okay. $1 across the board.
I still like $1. Yeah. Somebody else has a different idea.
Okay, we'll have it drafted up. Discuss, that's all you need from us, right? Discuss selling commercial lots at South Pine Street subdivision. I've been approached about, our 4 lots we're having trouble selling. We do have one of them sold. Small business would like to go in down there somewhere. And talked about front lots. Of course, they're residential zoned right now. The back ones, back behind Dollar General and all that, they are commercial lots right now, which you can build commercial or family, multifamily, all of it could go there. I guess I'm wondering what the council has, if they have any interest in looking at pursuing any commercial in those 4 lots. And if we do, I think we really need to talk to the people around there and make sure they're on board with it, because some of them may not be. And then we've got quite a process to go through to change it to commercial. And because usually you do a whole block zoning, and instead of picking out areas. So
So are you thinking like that whole front, the whole thing? Like from
That's
Bob's,
spaces.
basically from Bob's house over, basically?
Yeah.
just an idea. I mean, I've got somebody interested in the corner lot, but it'd be 3 years or so before they could build. And I don't know, that's
That's a
really
long
not
time.
our policy. So I just want to get you guys' input. What you're thinking.
Like commercial.
I
Like,
think,
okay.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm not
Not like
opposed
what the
to
cheesecake
commercial.
place is, not
Yeah.
like,
No
Yeah.
gas stations. No.
Encouraging business is not a bad thing. So I think if that's an option, and the neighbors obviously are,
Right.
I don't think that it would be a terrible thing for us to consider.
Okay.
I don't have a problem.
What are the lot sizes that went right behind?
The cheesecake.
Behind them, actually, only 2 of them on the road are plotted. All the rest of them, we could actually make what we want.
Right.
Because they are not plotted yet. 2 of them are only on there, are for sale at this moment.
You're right. It could be the type of business. I mean, there could be a business that wouldn't be disruptive if it's depending.
And, if we do make them commercial, I was talking with Casey, we may want to look at doing a separate kind of commercial so we can limit it to very light commercial.
Mhm.
Because we don't want gas stations and
Right.
all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff in
But a
there.
retail shop wouldn't. be
Well, we already have 2 sections of commercial, and then you also have industrial, but there's like I said, C1, which is the lighter, and everything has to happen indoors, and then there's a C2, which allows things to be outside with like a gas station or whatever. So,
Mhm.
but I
I
guess
think you definitely want to keep it C1.
Oh, for sure.
around the houses, yeah.
But I was going to go talk to everybody. I thought, no, I'll wait and talk to you guys first and make sure you're even on board.
But 3 years is a long time.
Well, and I'm not sure that's
How long they're going to sit there, and
Right.
Yeah.
How long have they been for sale now?
correct. I know.
I mean, I don't even know how long those have been.
say 5 or 6.
Yeah, 5 or 6 years. Yeah.
But if we made it commercial, would that get somebody else interested?
Yeah. And it'd still be C1, so somebody could still build a house, correct, Casey, if they wanted to? Right. And if we do that, I mean, I don't just think we ought to pick out one corner lot. I mean, I would think we'd want to make all 4 of them if we did it, wouldn't we?
Mhm. Yeah, because then it can be either or. It could still be a house.
Right,
Right next to Bob could still be a house.
right. But it's been nice to see those 3 commercials there. And I know commercial probably like to be on the road instead of in the back, but so yeah, and I don't know about the 3 years thing either. That's we don't do that with anybody else, but I don't know. That's something we can address when we get to it, I guess. I don't know. I mean, what's your feelings on something like that? Say we do it and they say they want to buy it, but they want to build for 3 years. What would you thoughts along something like that?
I mean, what would be the commitment if we were to wait for 3 years for them? I mean, is there anything in the meantime that can be included in any sort of agreement?
You'd begin tax on the lot, which
You would.
wouldn't be enough to. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing you would be on from being on for sale.
I don't know if I'd sell the lot to them until they're ready.
Right.
I think I'd just sit on the commercial lot.
Somebody else comes by and wants to
somebody
build
else
it.
comes by.
Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. Maybe
If
not.
somebody else comes by and they want to build, and then, hey, we have more commercial lots you can build, I mean, we're for the best for our city,
Yeah.
We want it to be filled.
I know it might
We
sound
got
bad.
a commercial lot in a couple of years, so I don't know.
We just did.
You just did.
We sold the car wash and then Hempens. We got those two.
You know, sell to them and then they back out when they own the lot and then we're out something they're sitting on for 5, 6.
Well, I think you would put a limit on it.
Yeah.
You'd have to start by
Yeah.
a date, because otherwise, yes.
Yeah.
You have nothing.
Right.
But if they don't start, it's no different than if somebody buys one now and doesn't start one within, what is it, 18 months?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you get it back.
Oh yeah, or we get it back if we don't start by a certain time. I mean, put a
Some of
clause
it's
in.
a process, I'm
You have to
sure.
legally take it back.
No, but I mean, that'd be a process, but I mean,
And along
they
that
broke the
same,
contract, so you would have,
and something else Casey had noticed as we were looking at this, that where the new road goes on back west and then turns, and then we had drawn it out. The road's a little different than what the lot lines are. And so those two lots are half commercial, half residential. So we probably want to clean that up and make them all C1s. Is that what you decided? Or did you say residential?
If they're residential, you don't have to, but I think if the commercial would go into one of those, I think you'd want to
Clean it up.
and make sure that,
Yeah.
like, the residential is very restrictive, whereas commercial is less restrictive.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But those are already like spoken for?
No.
So does it make sense to change the front ones if we already have lots that are already commercial, or they would want the premium of
I
being
think
on the
it's
front row?
more appealing to be on the front row for a business and not so appealing for a residential.
Will be on the front. Yeah, I think commercial won't be on the front side.
There's probably some truth to that. Yeah.
And
I mean, I just think
you
that
feel
there's
that
more.
should be, if it's commercial, does that, they don't get price different or anything when it comes to.
So do we want to go forward and look at this?
I think we should explore options, yeah.
Do you need anything else from us without tonight? Without you?
What do you want me to do first? Talk to the residents?
Yeah. And I may just go do that.
Or do you want me to invite them to a meeting at a set time? Because otherwise that's a lot of different opinions to collect all of them. Can I have like a pre-public hearing?
We'll talk to them, see what they want to do. We'll handle something there.
What is there? 6?
Be 6 counting Chad, wouldn't there?
You do like the 5 on the front set and then the Lemleys.
And then Chad's got the empty one there.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we'll talk to them, see what kind of input we get, and we'll bring it back to you. And see what we can do there. Okay. Anything else on that? Okay. You okay, Trav?
That's right to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We can do that. Travis, can we have a meeting with you at 6:30 on Wednesday morning? No, I'm just kidding you.
Careful, he might be back.
Thursday
Thursday morning, I'm in the morning.
or Friday morning works better for me. I'm in Kansas City all this.
Des Moines.
This afternoon, I can be home. I can do Thursday or Friday anytime.
Maybe another day at a time. We'll talk. What do you guys come up with?
You gotta do stuff. No, really, seriously, I don't think I have
I
it.
actually go back.
Okay.
Do you want to do a Wednesday? You want a different day? You want to do like 27th? Or do you want to do something sooner?
Hold on. I'll be gone 27. No. I'll be leaving. No, I can do 27th. Want to do that?
Okay, 27th.
27th. Here.
27th.
Ryan,
What time you want to do it?
27th.
6.
6. 6.
Okay.
4.
4. Yeah.
I don't care. Do you want to do 4?
I don't get there.
You want to do 4? 4 o'clock?
I won't ever be here at 4.
Maybe that's public safety.
Wow.
He's better.
Oh, fire department. I keep forgetting that.
Oh yeah,
I'm always still thinking Reggie, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter. Whatever works.
We do
I don't know that I'll do 6 either because of schedules, but
Is there anything on the fire department you want to talk about, or you guys want to talk to the fire department about?
Do you want to talk about fire department thing?
I forgot to talk about my wage rate, but
Yeah, we already talked about it.
Yeah.
It's got the
agreement on that.
multiplied by 0, so whatever. We'll pay you whatever you want.
0 times 0 is still 0.
Mhm.
You want to do 6 o'clock? You be here on the 27th.
I mean, there's a better chance of me being here
Okay.
at 6 o'clock.
okay.
than at
Well,
4.
let's do 6 o'clock then. 27th.
27.
6 o'clock.
And we'll see if we work something out on Public Works.
I'm gonna be gone Friday.
Okay. Regular meeting, June 8th, 6 PM, right here. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Stein,
Yes.
Werner,
Yep.
Campbell,
Yes.
Benton,
Yes.
Elmerson.
Yes.
Thanks, Travis.
Yep, see you guys later.